I'm like meditating, man.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Identify, please.
Do it.
Identity confirmed. Proceed.
Adios, amigo.
Hail Cobra Commander, the great snake rules forever.
Repeat.
Hail Cobra Commander, the great snake rules forever.
Intruders!
All right, well, this isn't Smoking Joe's because this is drive time, and I'm a little lazy, so I haven't bothered to, make this and make that, but I'm pushing buttons and things aren't working right. Imagine that. But I got a treat for you guys because I just been talking for the last 20 minutes, and I've had probably one of the coolest conversations I've had in a minute. Let me do the Yo-Joe jerk fingers. But yeah, let's bring in Soul Brother number one, and he disappeared. That's my fault. I hit the button and he disappeared. He is having connection issues. He's in a state where the power is out right now, so hopefully he'll click back on and he'll be here. But we got Cran Slayer. Imagine that. What's up, Cran? Nico, what's up, dude? Let us blaze. Absolutely. It's like he's trying to come back. It's not looking good. Triple P, Peter Moline, what is up, dude? Woody, 222. There he is. What's up, Soul Brother? Can you hear me? Oh, he's behind. There's a lag.
We gonna work it out.
There you are.
Nah, what happened? It just went away. The connection. I guess it just went away.
It'll do that to you. Trust me. So Menjoza's in the house, and let's see. Lunchbox Killer, what is up? Starfighter 3, Starfighter. Okay, that's it. Nolan, we are Toy Tuber official is what I hear when Nolan's in the chat. And Woody is saying, what up?
What's up, Woody?
So Soul Brother's got about 5 years on me, so it's nice for me not to finally be the old man in the room. Dealing with all these punk kids. I don't know about you, man, but these kids drive me crazy sometimes. Like, goddamn.
Hey, look here, man. I just call it, we just seasoned.
Right, man. You know, some of these people ain't drank out of a hose, and it shows.
Oh, show you right. They don't know nothing about that good hose water.
You know, like, come on, man. But this guy, if you don't know, does an amazing job at doing reviews. And, well, he reviewed this guy the other day. And when he pulled that Sam Jackson head on and snapped that Nick Fury head on there, I was like, my man. Absolutely. So knowing he was coming, I busted out a bunch of old.
Oh, there you go.
Nick Fury, Agent of Shield comics. Like when these came out, I was in heaven. Like these.
First of all, I appreciate the praise, man. I appreciate the praise. I know you don't have to say it, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't got to say it, but it's due. You always got to give the due where it's due, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's just. Kaz, what's up? This guy was showing off his Rattler the other night. Holy crap, that thing is big. Whew.
Man, I was just gonna say I done see. I ain't got no way to put it.
Yeah, Woody's got one. He's waiting on a few more. I was sitting in North Carolina hanging out,
from that
smoking
right.
cigarettes.
Look,
Cats
you say he getting
there
a few
having a
more
good
from right
time.
then.
I'm like, dude, I gotta
Right
go.
then, that lets me know I ain't in the same tax bracket.
Ooh, you know, that's all right. I live vicariously through Woody's decisions on buying toys.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
Oh man. But yeah, so you were telling me earlier that comics came first.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, actually, I mean, when I became of age, yeah, I was heavily into comics, but you know, my first memory, the first toys that I have actual memory of having, were the 12-inch Joes and the Mego Star Trek figures.
Okay, I can dig it.
Those are the first. Those are the first toys that I can remember having. You know, and that was like 73, 74.
Yep, that was about a year before I was born, so that fits in. My brother was a year older than me, so I got a lot of his hand-me-down toys, like all the Mego
Right.
Star Trek figures. Like I got all of them from him. I
Mhm.
had the Enterprise playset, the laminated cardboard. I had that because
Oh,
of
yes,
him.
sir. So,
I had like Batman
got
and
that
Robin and the
plastic around.
Batmobile. Yep. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
those came out. I did have those. I had Amigo, I had Batman, Robin, Superman.
Yep.
Yeah. The six, what were they? Were they 7 inches?
I think they were 8.
Were they?
Yeah, they were 7, 8
Eight?
inches.
Okay, 8.
And then they had some of the
Okay.
pocket
Okay.
figures that were 3 3/4 inches, like the Batman, Robin, and they had Spider-Man in that. But like the Batman and Robin, I had because Dad was a huge Adam West Batman fan, like Batman
Right,
66. So that's I started with that and George Reeves, his Superman, the old
Yes,
black
sir.
and white
Yes, sir.
TV show. Yeah, that's
Oh,
where
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all this starts from with me. I mean, it's just, yeah.
I mean, I can. Oh, I got something for you. You said Batman 66.
What's going on, Dan? I see you in there.
You said Batman 66. So
Yes, sir.
I had to break out
Oh, yeah.
that McFarlane Batman 66.
Dude, it is a great figure with the Bat-Tusi fingers. I love it. Of course, I use mine
Yes,
as
sir.
I'm not
Yes,
a
sir.
crook, but, you know, hey. Yeah, that was a great figure.
Got this.
Like, that was one of the few I actually paid full price for.
Oh yeah, I think I got into the McFarlane figures later because when they first dropped, I wasn't impressed at all. And then I think somewhere along the line he course corrected, and now if it's a character I like and McFarlane make it, I get it.
Right. Well, I remember when like he made his Spawn figures and they were outstanding at the time. It was, that's where the technology was. And then he did the movie Maniacs, which I had a bunch of those. Like just I absolutely loved them, but they're posable statues. They have like 3 poses you can put them in and that's it. Deal with it. But the articulation now with these figures is just, it's out of this world. Like I can't.
Oh man, it's off the chain, bro. It's off the chain.
Yeah. Like
I can't imagine
because figures don't have toe flaps. Like, come on. So is this what we're complaining about?
Look, we remember the prehistoric days when figures only came with 5 points of articulation, right?
They got this brand new Hot Toys Godzilla, and it's got, or not Godzilla, but Galactus. This brand new. It dropped. Word of it dropped today. Apparently, it has 6 points of articulation, and this is going to be a 30-centimeter Galactus figure. But You know,
Well,
if it's the arms, the elbows, the hands, and the head on Galactus, what do you really need? You know, because you need a base that stands. You know, you don't
True
want
that.
to be moving his legs too crazy. Otherwise, he's just going to fall over or slide down.
mhm.
But,
You
you know,
don't
I
really
missed out
need
on the HasLab. So this might be where Shane's headed.
and you don't really need the diaphragm cut in that either.
Yeah, you know, as long as he kind of, you know, does the robot, I think he'll be fine. Because you don't need all the fingers to move. You don't need, you know, there's a lot of, on those really big figures, you don't need a whole lot of moving parts to make it look good.
True that. True that.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah. It's going to be upwards of 7. It'd probably start at 7. You know what I mean? Just Hot Toys is not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I don't have any. As good as they
Right.
look, that's why I don't have any. I think I could take that 7 and put that into, that would equate to how many more action figures? $25 action figures?
Right. Yeah. No, that's the way Woody and I do math is $25. Every $100 is 4 Joes. So you're looking at like what, 21 figures, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think I as good as it may look, I might have to pass on that. Matter of fact, I know I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah. I say I
know
want
I'm
it. I
gonna
say I talk big, but my wallet's super tight. Let me tell you.
Look, and I don't know if it
Especially-
was I don't know if it was. I think it might have been you that I seen with the figure, a holy grail of mine that tell you the story. This was this had to be in 1976 or 1977. We had picked my mom up from work, and we were on the way to the store to get my Steve Austin $6 Million Man. I had been wanting it, been bugging my dad about for it. So this particular day, after we picked mom up from her job, we were going to the store to get it. Got to the store, my man, and they was gone. And I just never got it.
Oh man, no, I got super lucky with that. I walked into a toy store in Oklahoma with Jeff. It's a place called Chucky's, and
Uh-huh.
I saw one in the case. And every time I see one, I make sure I at least ask how much is it? How much is it? Just so I know. And the guy's like, $20. And I almost fell out of my. I almost fell down. I was just like, you know, you got to throw the poker face on real quick. You're like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, I can do that. You know, I'm like, he's got both shoes, he's got his socks, like, yeah,
Did he
no,
not
I'm
know
all
what
in.
he had?
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, yeah, he knew it. I mean, it's rough around the edges. Don't get it twisted, but it's still a $6 million man. And I had the one back in the day with the capsule that folded out into, like, you know, the we can rebuild you capsule or whatever. I think I got that at the garage.
That served as a rocket ship and the table. Yeah.
Right, yeah. And I saw at DFW they had the capsule for like 140, and I was just like, oh, you're killing me. But it had all the hoses, it had everything but a box. And I was just like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not for that.
Now on this $6 million man you got, did the bionic mechanism work where you turn the head to the right, push the button in his arm? That still work?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was shocked that it worked. Like, I had to go back and watch a video to see exactly how that worked to try it. Because I was like, well, I don't want to strip the gears on this guy if it does work. So I went back and watched the video, and sure as shit, you turn the head, fucking you push the button. There goes
oh, yeah,
the arm.
you caught gravy then. You caught gravy. $20?
$20.
Yeah, you caught gravy then. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm still a little giddy about it.
Yeah, that I be perusing eBay every now and then, looking, you know, just to see maybe I have to piecemeal one, maybe, you know.
Right.
I'll be looking on eBay just to see if I can, get a part
Oh,
here,
yeah.
get something there, here and there, and put one together.
Yeah,
But
the
that's
only
been
thing he's
a,
really
I think
missing
that,
is the little chip that goes in his arm. That's not in there.
yeah, hmm
But that's
okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, yeah, no, you don't see that when the sleeve's down.
True that. You sure don't. And plus, you can get that anyway. I think I've seen those chips being sold, for not too much on eBay.
Right. Yeah.
And I think, and I don't know if you're familiar with this YouTube channel called Toy Paloy.
Yep.
I think it was him. He did he was restored, and he had a video of how he, restored the chip along with
Oh.
the other stuff.
Oh, awesome. Hell yeah. So I got him. He's in I
That's what's up.
picked at DFW, I picked up the Adventure Team mobile headquarters. Like, this thing is gigantic, but it's for 12-inch figures, so of course it's big.
Yeah.
And I had no
Mhm.
idea how I was going to get it home. Like, I got this suitcase, I stuck it in there. I'm like, it's not going to fit. Woody's like, make it fit. I'm like, all right, yes, sir.
So
Give me
what you
20
want?
minutes.
Did you have to take some apart?
No, it worked. I got it together. I couldn't believe it. 610, what is up, my
Okay.
man? But yeah, no, thanks. There was an extra zipper on the suitcase that gave it another like 2 inches. And it was perfect.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's what the zipper's for. Yep. But then I got
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I have Steve Trevor the $6 Million Man's driving it. And then I have what's his name? Pulsar. You ever seen that guy where his lungs move and
yes,
shit
sir.
like that? My
Hey,
wife
I
had one of
Pulsar.
them.
I had Pulsar now. I had Pulsar. I did have Pulsar.
My wife's
I did have
grandmother,
Pulsar.
when she passed on, like, she got a whole bunch of toys from when they were kids. So I pulled out Snow Job and Sub-Zero were the only two Joes in the whole thing. But then there were two Pulsars. One that was just, and between the two of them, it made one perfect Pulsar. Got the disc in the mouth. She's
Man,
like, I never knew that disc was in there. I didn't know his mouth would open. I'm like, that's why you still have the disc.
Exactly, because you forgot it was in there, right?
Right, had no idea. All these years, she watched the
Pulsar was
video
fire,
on it.
yeah.
She's like, I wonder, did you pop that bitch right open? Stu, what is good?
I did have, that Pulsar was, that was a nice, I remember that figure. That was a nice figure. You push that back and then his lungs would inflate and stuff,
Right, yeah. Keys, what's up? I don't ever remember seeing that Pulsar as a kid. Just, I don't ever remember it. Like, I'm sure somewhere I saw it, but I never did. Like, I was big into the Remco Captain America and the Spider-Mans where the string would come out of his hand. They were all motorized. I was into those as a kid.
Yeah, and they had that motorized one because I think I had that Superman where they were molded like that with one arm straight up.
That's the one.
Is that the one?
Yep, they actually had a helicopter that you could plug them into, and it would the motor on the Spider-Man would spin the helicopter blade.
Right. I think I had that Spider. It was a lot of, man. If I would have kept all the stuff I had from back when, I believe I had. It was a Spider-Man, because I know they did Spider-Man, Superman, and I think.
Oh, there he goes. He'll be back, guys. But yeah, they had a Spider-Man. They had a Green Goblin that were like stand-ups with their arms up, and there was like a cord that came out of their hands. And then they had an Incredible Hulk where he was holding a rope with a hook on it, and it would like pull a wall apart. There's all kinds of weird stuff they made back then. Stu, what is up, man? Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy the vibes. But remember, the vibes are coming tomorrow at 6 because that's Smoking Joe's, and that's a whole different thing, folks. Let me tell you. Oh, he's trying to come back. Device is not connected. Let's see. Now he is in the middle of a storm, guys. So this isn't the Soul Brothers' fault. Like, we were going to push this off until Tuesday. We were like, you know what? Let's just give it a shot and see what happens. But I do believe no matter what happens, we're going to continue this conversation again on Tuesday. There you are.
Sir.
Making it happen. Making it happen.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
But
sir.
I was just telling them no matter what
Now you
happens,
got
we're
to
going to do this. We're going to continue this again on Tuesday. That way everything's nice and smooth.
You back, yeah. Uh-huh. You back.
There it is.
Hey,
But yeah, man.
Let's get back on, bro. I'm gonna have to cut. Look, am I gonna have to? Can you see my TV? Am I have to cut the TV off for copyright?
No, you're good because it's just it just looks like there's a light on. Oh, I can see a little bit down across the bottom, but I can't see nothing. You're good.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah,
What's up.
It's funny. You'll play a song and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a copyright. This doesn't affect your channel at all, but if you want to monetize it, it does." So you'll have to like go back and they'll scrub it out for you. It's crazy how they have it all figured out. Like, it's weird. But yeah, it's
because I got I think there was one video and I wasn't really. It was I think I did a review of it. The Ultimate Kevin Nash, and I can't remember what I had on there, but that thing wouldn't even. You couldn't even look at it.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And so I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while back.
Yeah, I did one.
Someone's had to take it.
I did a toy hunt, and then I guess there was music on in the background, and I didn't know enough to turn the volume down on that and put a different volume in on it. So like the whole thing, they were just like, I just deleted it. I was like, screw it, I don't care. But what's going to happen here is this is going to be probably the continuation. That'll be the last drive time that's not behind a paywall.
Okay.
And
right.
So now that I have this membership thing, it's going to be, there'll be a drive time once every other week. And then there'll be a hanging with SameTime or SameTime at a different time. And that's going to be me, Woody, Legend Series, and Crown Fox. The four of us are just going to BS our way through a show every other week. And that'll all be per memberships. But what I have to do is I got to drop everybody that's a member now, give them all their money back, and start over again with the memberships because I'm going to lower the price. And like I have 2 tiers. Like I really didn't think people were going to spend $8 to see what I got behind the paywall. And what people did, it was a joke. It was a bad joke.
I hear it. Let me, because the volume is up on this thing. Let me turn it up. I'm going to shut the TV off.
Oh, there he is. Is that the Mummy movie or is that the
That was, I don't know what that was. Like I said, the power just came back on. And so the volume was kind of high. So I said, let me go ahead and cut it off.
See, now that the power's back on, you are crystal clear and coming in smooth.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's no delay at all. You're like you're on your laptop right now.
Okay,
so
yeah. So what happened, the router, powered back up. So now instead of using my phone's Wi-Fi, I'm using.
Right. Of course, we talk about it and now you're glitching a little bit. That's the way of things. Oh my God. So what shirt do you have on? I'm trying to see it and I can't see it.
Oh, come on now.
Parliament Funkadelics. Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
God. P Funk.
Yes, sir.
So
Because funk is its own reward, brother.
fucking believe it. So a buddy of mine goes, he's out with his girlfriend. They go to some podunk town somewhere in the middle of nowhere. P Funk is playing that night across the street. So they're staying at the hotel. They're at the hotel bar that night, hanging out.
Mhm.
And the band's there, and he's hanging out with all them. But George isn't around. The next morning, he's up early because his girlfriend was bitching and shit, so he just got out. There's George Clinton. He's like, hey, I got this. Can you autograph this for me? Oh, man, don't worry about it. He draws an atomic dog on the freaking flyer for the show.
Okay, then.
Dude, he's got it at my house because he wants me to frame it up. And now we're in and out on being best friends and not being friends at the time. And I'm just like, you know what? Just forget about this picture. Just please forget it. Let me just have this. Oh no, he came through, sucked it up just long enough to be friends again to get that picture back. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
You got to have. Hey,
But that's how it works. Man. You can't steal the funk, man. You can't steal the funk.
No, sir. Hey,
we got a couple more drop-ins here. We got JMK. Mikey's up in here. What's good?
What's up,
What's
Mikey?
good? We got Tristan's been here for a minute, but I didn't say hi to him. Evil Dookie showed up, my man.
Evil Dookie. What it do?
And Roddy Riles is in the house. So what is up, peoples?
And look, if you notice at the
you're
beginning,
talking to the greatest funkadelic man himself, Mr. Soul Brother #1.
Oh, yes, sir. Look, if you notice at the beginning of my videos, it's always a quote from a P-Funk song.
Yes, sir. That's what caught me from the get-go. I was like, oh man, this guy's great. And I remember seeing you in It's Chad's chat rooms like a year ago when I first started getting into this.
Right.
I would see Soul Brother #1. I'm like, well, shit, is there a Soul Brother #2? What the hell is going on here?
Just the one, brother. Just the one.
Can't be beaten. Can't be
Just the
beaten.
one. And I always big up Chad because during that time I was hunting for the original 13 of the 25th anniversary G.I. Joes.
Okay.
And I couldn't find a grunt. And Chad, he sent me a grunt for free.
There, people got problems with Chad, but when it comes right down to it, he sent me a couple figures for free too. Like, not even really asked for. Like, hey man, this and this, fucking, I'll send you something, and he just here.
Right. So yeah, I always big up Chad because, like you say, he ain't had to do that. He could have charged me, because I couldn't find it. It wasn't on eBay nowhere, and I couldn't find it. So he probably could have charged me whatever. But well, not whatever, because there's only so much I would have paid for.
Right.
Like, oh, that's what's up.
Yep. No. We were talking about that earlier, man. Just some people have forgotten that they're not the only person in this world anymore.
Right.
It takes all of us. It really does. And when you forget that, that's when it's like, man, do you need a reality check or are we good?
Yeah. And like we were discussing before, it just baffles my mind when I see people falling out over toys. You know what I'm saying? That's foreign to me. You gonna fall out over a toy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Really?
Like, how? There's so many reasons to hate people in this world, and now you're gonna pick like, oh well, you like DC and I'm a Marvel guy, so screw you.
Exactly. Right. It's like,
oh, you don't like no, or you like you're 1/18th and I'm 1/12. Screw you. Like, no, that's not how that works.
I'm like, where they do that at, man? I'm like, it's like, and one of my earliest videos, it wasn't a review. It was just I was just sharing an opinion. Mm-hmm. I had the Vamp and Valor and the Vanguard sitting side by side, right? And I was just saying, I was like, look, I was like, you know, you can like both of them. I said, and for those of y'all who don't like Joe because it's not Valorverse, and you don't like Valorverse because it's not Joe, I straight up said, y'all weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they
Y'all
work
weird.
so well together, and
Man, they complement each other perfectly. You know,
same with Monster Force.
bro.
in the same
I
breath.
need to get some of them too. I missed out when they first came out, and now they kind of hard to get.
You just missed out because Woody I think he's all out of Monster Force. Like he dumped his whole wave.
Right.
But they're just to be a completionist, it was just too much. Like, but
Yeah.
even with Joe, I'm not a completionist. Like, am I looking at I just now started looking at the numbers because I'm pretty close. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's not, you don't have to. I cherry pick everything from my Marvel Legends to my DC figures to whatever it is. Okay, Woody says he's still got Dracula if you need him.
Oh, most definitely. Hey, yes, sir. I'll hit me up, brother. I'll most definitely take it.
There it is.
I'm not a completionist at all because I don't care, how deep I'm into a line. If I don't like a figure, I ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. No, that's and like at the end of the year, I did. Everybody does their top 10 lists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I did the top 10 worst figures in my collection, and I had a hard time because I don't buy shitty toys anymore. Like if it's garbage, I won't buy it. I don't have the money to buy it. Like that's
Exactly.
Now, if somebody buys it for me, there might be a shitty toy in my collection.
If I don't like it, I don't. And so I think if I were to do one, what would I have to? I would have to do is, it would be hard, but which one do I like the best? Because I like them all.
Right. Well, and the thing is with Monster Force, like the Declan Van Helsing figure, the Forgotten King, the Dracula, those are three that you really want out of that first wave. There's a bunch of army builders in there, but are you really army building at $35 a pop?
No,
I'm
sir.
not.
No, sir.
Yeah.
My army building on Joe's and Valorverse limit is 3.
Right.
That's it. That's it. 3.
I think I have 7 of the Crimson Bat, just because it was like $12 on Walmart for a while.
Right.
And I bought a bunch of them. Jacob, what is up? And then I have like 3 or 4 of the Iron Grenadiers. And then I have 3 or 4 of the Cobra Blue Shirt guy. And that's it.
Yeah. I mean,
I want a couple more. What I really need are eels and frogmen right now.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I catch them at Ross, and they like $5-10,
Oh yeah, no,
I'll pick them up then. But
I bought a case of that Tiger Force Dusty just because they had it. Like still in the shipper. I was like, that's coming with me.
Yeah. But at regular price, 3 is my limit on the army. At the regular price, yeah.
Peter, yeah, I found the paratrooper and the halo jumper. I wound up selling the sniper, the Marine sniper. I found her. I sold her to Daredevil Dave. Like 2 of them, and I gave him one of the halo jumpers. But I had like 4 or 5 of them.
I had to get 2 of the Marine snipers because they got 2 different heads. So it's kind of like 2 different figures. So yeah, I got 2 of them.
Yeah, Woody's big on that. Like if it's got a different head sculpt, like that's where the doubles come in.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Somebody found a female sniper at Ollie's for $12. Now that's a deal.
Oh yes, sir.
Because her kit, the rifle that comes with low light, that's good stuff.
Yeah, but my only problem with that rifle is I'm of the and I know why they do it because kids, but I do not like gummy weapons, bro. I just don't.
No.
I don't
and
like my weapons bent, man.
and that's what gridiron's for. I mean, you got to pay a little more for gridiron, but there's Top Fun, the Valiverse weapons. I love. Like
Most of a lot of my Joes have Valiverse weapons.
right, and then there's Arsenal of Pew Pews. You know, I mean, it's you go through it and you look, and you can get them. Like I have the original gun that came with dial tone. I got that for the 112 figure. And of course I can't find my dial tone figure right now to give it to him, but you know, that's a whole different story.
I mean, hey, you got him, right? You got
That's
him.
it.
So.
That's it. I got the Punisher running around with it right now.
I need that's the next Marvel Legends I need is Frank Castle. And probably even though like I say, I'm old school, so I like the white boots, but that new one the latest one they came out with the black boots.
Oh yeah.
I might have to wind up getting both of them.
It's not, yeah. I mean, it's the 2-pack there. It came with some good guns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty set with it, but mine has the white boots. I got the older one that came with the giant missile launcher. That's the one I run around with.
I thought you had the one with the black. You got the one with the white boots.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I know I sent one I had the retro carded one. I sent that to Legend Series though, because he's got a bunch of cards figures on the wall. I had the retro carded one. I sent that to Legend Series though, because he's got a bunch of cards. I know I sent one.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's a Valiverse gun right there. I dig it.
Oh yeah, when he made them with the slide open. Oh, most definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's like, you know, that gun doesn't bother me. For Nick Fury, it doesn't bother me at all. Because I mean, he's always got some kind of crazy gun. And what really bothered me is that gun didn't come out of the holster. And the Toy Biz figure back in the day, that gun came out of that holster.
Oh,
like, so how hard is it?
Okay.
You know, come on.
Okay, yeah, that was in my review. That was one of the things I said that bothered me about the only gripe I had about the figure was the gun didn't come out the holster.
Yep, and the Toy Biz one actually came with the Shield jetpack too, which I don't know. I'm still a fan of the Toy Biz figures from back in the day.
Oh, a lot of them were fire.
Yeah, the Blade, the motorcycle that came with Blade back then. God, I'd kill for 10 of those right now.
I hear that. And then that I think that Ghost Rider did not do, because I got the last Ghost Rider that they came out with. But before that one, they came out with the he had that motorcycle he had. Was fine.
Yeah, it was basically a shittier version of what they just came out with, but it was still good. I mean, especially when you look back at where Toy Biz was when those figures came out, it blew my mind. Those Spider-Man, the first set of 4 with the Spider-Man figures, like I need these, and I bought I think that was the last time I was all in on buying a toy collection. Every wave, I bought every figure I could get my hands on.
Yeah, I couldn't. I've never. Yeah, they did. Like you say, if the figure's good, if it look good, I get it. But man, if it don't look good, man, I ain't gonna get it, man. And same with the Joes. A lot of these Joes that's coming out now, I had aged out by the time, because hell, I guess some people might say when they came out in what was it, 82? Some people might say that I was too old to be getting them then, but hell, I was getting them. But I think I kind of
you were 12 in 82, weren't you? Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I think I officially stopped in 84, so all of my Joes went to my brother.
Okay.
But he was still into it, so I was still keeping up with the Joes.
Right. Yeah, so, and you never lost track.
Oh no. a lot of the Joes that come out now, if they were after, like I say, 84, I'm familiar with them, but I didn't have them, you know.
Right. There's a difference too, because I remember, like, I was born in 75, so I was 7 in 82. 85 when the flag came out, I was 10, so that was perfect for me. That was right where I needed to be. And like Woody was that age when the Iron Grenadiers came out, so that's his wheelhouse.
Right.
So I think it's funny how we all just, you know, incrementally moved down the line with Joe's. But even my senior year of high school, I was still buying carded figures. Like, I never stopped buying Joe's. Like, and at one point in time, I was buying figures, and I was a mint on card collector. Had them hanging up, had them put up. But every time I bought a Joe, I'd open that bitch up. Like, there was never a time where I wasn't opening a Joe and playing with it. Like, version 3 of Destro, I remember when that came out, and I was like, you know, I should buy an extra one of these just to have. No, I bought another one and I opened it.
I don't think when I got back into, I can't even remember exactly what age I got back into actually buying the figures for myself. I would always see them, like I say, because, you know, like I say, I was a comic book dude, and I would go to the comic book store and would see the action figures in there, you know. But I can't remember. It was somewhere in my 20s where I actually started back buying them, you know, little by little for collection purposes, you know, because that's what kept me in it, being at the comic book store, you know. Right.
Well, see, my comic book store never had action figures. And like further, like when Power of the Force came out, they started getting, that was when they started putting action figures in there. So, I mean, I was already, like, I had aged out and came back into it. Like, I was always into, like, I always bought comics on the spinner rack, but I didn't go to my first comic book store till like 89 when I moved to Florida. And that blew the doors off everything. In 89, that's when I went nuts. I was spending $30 a week on brand new books, and then another $50 a week on old books.
Hey, but look,
my parents were upper middle class. You know, it was
back in 89. Back in 89, you could spend $30 on and get, you know,
get a stack of comics, and then don't forget they had nickel bins back then. You could buy a comic book for a nickel. Like, oh shit, that. Stacks of comics. I
think I went to my first brick and mortar comic book store in 1985.
Oh man, nice.
And as a matter, I'm show you how it happened. I was in health class, and a partner of mine, a friend of mine, he had I saw him reading a DC Who's Who. And up until then, I was getting them like you from the spinner rack. And I said, yo, Derek, I said, where you get that book from? And he was like, man, I got it from Titans. It's a comic book store. I said, a comic book store? He was like, yeah. I said, they don't comic book. He was like, yeah. I said, well, where is it? And he told me where it was. And that Friday, I had my dad drive me to Titans. It was on Riverdale Road.
Awesome. That's good stuff. Yeah, like I think my cousin took me to a comic book store in New York, but it was so far away from where I lived. I would never, I never went back to that store. But I always remember. Let's see if I can find it in here. They would have these ads in the comic books. Of course, this one doesn't have it. You know, it's like all these different comic books, and they had a price on it. You can order these books. And then, of course, they had these giant conventions that, you know, they were always the dream to go to a comic book convention.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't start doing that until 89 as well, when I moved down here.
I think
where I came from in upstate New York, they just didn't have that shit. Like it wasn't a thing.
I think I went to my first convention it was 19, I want to say 90 something. It was Dragon Con, you know, the big one that be in Atlanta in September.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first one I went to. And I tried to get I'm gonna get there. I didn't go last year. I went year before last and the year before that. And I didn't go last year. So I definitely gotta go back this year. Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, Dragon Con, I mean, God, I had a guy give me the brochure of everybody that was going to be there, and I couldn't believe all the different autographs you could get over the weekend. Like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's like the whole hotel. It's not just the ballroom. It's all the ballrooms.
No, and look, and it's not just one hotel either.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Con is in about at least 4. At least.
Yeah, it's great.
So I'll get there again this year. And then, like I say, when I was working, when I mentioned before that I worked at a comic book store for a minute, we had a booth in Dragon Con. So I worked 1 year at Dragon Con.
That's awesome. So Woody wants to know if you still collect comics heavy like that.
Oh, no, sir. Oh, no, sir. I keep up. I get a book every now and again, but comics about like what, $4.99 now?
Yeah, forget it.
And you got to remember, I'm from the day when comics. I can remember comics being 35 cents.
I was just gonna say 35 cents. That's when I started.
So
but even these were $1.50, but these are what, 1990.
Yeah.
And that was expensive. But yeah.
So, no, I don't. I still keep up with comics because, like I said, comics were my first love. I actually wanted to be a comic book writer. That didn't happen. True story.
Cobranomics.
True story. I sent in, they call it a springboard. I don't know what they call it now, but back in the day, they call it a springboard, where I wrote a springboard for Batman, and I sent it to DC Comics, right?
Awesome.
And actually I didn't get the standard typed up rejection letter. I actually got the dude his name was Joe Orlando. He's passed on now. He actually wrote me back.
Oh,
and he was saying he dug my springboard. He dug it, but Batman and Superman, were pretty much off limits. But he dug the story and get in contact with him, to see what, we could work out. Unfortunately, 2 weeks later, he passed. So, and I think I sent in 2 springboards after that, and I got the standard rejection letter.
Right. Oh man, missed it.
And that was about 90, 92, 93.
Okay. Yeah, no, it took me a long time to realize that the way comics are written out is basically a screenplay. Like I had no idea that's how comics were actually done. Like, cause I'd written a whole bunch of short stories, but that's what they were. They were short stories. It wasn't a script for a comic. And I didn't figure that out until much later. Like I graduated in 93 and I was in line to have an internship at Marvel Comics. Just a gopher. You didn't get paid, but you got to be there.
Right.
But then my parents were like, look, you're not getting paid. We don't know anybody in New York City anymore. You're not doing that.
Look, Just Jeff says it's still called a springboard.
Yep. Let's see. Yep, still called a springboard. He was mad he didn't get a notification. 89 was oh my God, 8th year in high school. Good Lord. Dude, I don't know when it happened, but we became the old men in the crowd, dude.
I know, right? It just snuck up on us. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I was the youngest forever. I was the youngest guy in the crowd, the youngest guy at the shop, and now all of a sudden, like, I'm the old guy. Like, wait a minute. If I'm the voice of reason, y'all are fucked.
I mean, look, I won't even try to reason with you, man. I'll just be quiet. I'll just look at you. I'll be like, okay, all right.
Yep, nope.
Won't even.
I'm a quick on it. I shake my head and I turn around, walk away.
Exactly. I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time.
Oh man.
I'll let you figure it out. I'll let you figure it out on your own. I might tell you one time, but after that, nah, bro. You on your own.
You had no time to argue with stupid people. Fucking believe
No,
that.
no, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
We demand to be entertained, old man.
Hey, look, and look, I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm the same way with music too, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah. Don't. If you talking music, and you start with modern stuff, don't even consider keeping the conversation going, because I'm not gonna be.
Right, I checked out immediately.
I mean, no. You talking modern music? Nah, bro. No.
Oh man, for real. Yeah. Bobby says it's not old, it's being seasoned.
And hey, that's what I said. What didn't I say that earlier? I said it's
said
seasoned.
that earlier.
It's
oh
seasoned.
man.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, I don't get it.
It's seasoned. But yeah, that was one of the things. Like what got me into it, the comics though. But I had 2 older cousins, and they were into comics. You know, and
Same.
I guess that I got into it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it just stuck with me.
I remember my cousins gave me a Secret Wars number 8.
Oh, the black suit.
To have. It was a rolled up copy in your pocket. Like, here, take this with you. And my cousin Bobby, my first subscriber, we were going on vacation one year, and he bought me a stack of comics like this to read. Like, Mom took him to the store, and he's like, "Yeah, get him these comics to read." And that's what started it. And it was the Avengers when the Masters of Evil took over Avengers headquarters and beat everybody up. That was when I first jumped into comics.
Was that Shotgun Jarvis?
They beat the shit out of Jarvis.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
But that was when, like, I got full into comics. But I'd been buying G.I. Joe, Captain America, just whatever I could pick up off the spinner rack. I always got G.I. Joe since they came out. Like, I even had just the worst beat up copy of Star Wars, the 35-cent one, whichever one was always worth the crazy amount of money. I had that one, but it was so beat up.
Yeah, the original Marvel series.
Yeah, the original Marvel run. Yeah, I had a bunch of those. They were so beat up because I was so little, just. Uh-oh. Evil Dookie's looking. I need a recipe for Joe Colton. Look out.
Uh-oh.
Might want to ask Bobby and Mikey. Yeah, those guys are your best bet.
But yeah, I know. I actually started. I was buying comics before '84, but I wouldn't say I started collecting until probably '83, '84.
Right. I was an avid reader until '89, and I went to that comic book store and was like, "Oh, this is how you do it. You bag them, you board them, you put them in a box."
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
And then when I was finally got conned into selling all my comics, I had 18, 20 long boxes.
I got about at last count, and this is years ago, I had about 31 long boxes.
Ooh.
And and that's just counting the ones that were boxed up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I probably could box up another maybe 3 to 5 long boxes.
Always.
Yeah, but
So Evil Dookie, he's got a Proxxon hot wire cutter today, and believe me, brother, you have no idea what you're about to get into. Life just became good for you. And then Gun Bunny's Customs showed up, so that's always good.
Oh yes, sir. I recognize the Gun Bunny's Custom. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh yeah, and these. So the general figure from Fresh Monkey Fiction, that's supposed to drop in August, is what I was told at the booth by one of the guys running it. And then, so I'm thinking everything in that wave should be right around the same time. Okay. But then the next wave is the one that has like the not Dr. Quest action figure. I can't wait for that one.
Say the not Dr. Johnny, not Dr. Quest. I feel you.
Right. I can't wait for the not Race Bandon figure. I'm dying for that one to come out.
Yes, sir.
I love me some Johnny Quest.
Yeah. Anybody out there, hook a brother up. You know where I can get that Declan. Was it Declan? Not Declan, but the Van Helsing dude.
Declan Van Helsing. Yeah.
Declan Van Helsing. Yeah, I missed out, and I'm always on the lookout. Hit a brother up if you know.
I'm sure we can make that happen somewhere. We'll put the word out tomorrow.
Yeah, say that because that Monster Force, that I wanted to jump on it, but I had put them down for pre-order from BBTS, but they took so long. I was like, man,
Jeff says, "Do you need a box for him?"
No, sir, because I'm not no, not at all. Not at all.
Samurai, there it is. Yo, Joe, he's getting it. This kid's working leaps and bounds here. He's the winner of the SameTime Toys or Smoking Joe's giveaway. Excuse me, I missed.
Okay.
But yeah, he won the Nemesis Immortal figure last week, and he was all about Gojo, and now he's got it. It's Yo Joe.
See how fast that changed. That changed. But no. Without the box is fine. I throw. Matter of fact, most of my boxes get thrown away because I actually play with my toys.
Well, I when I first got back into these toys, I was opening them up, and there is a huge difference between mitten box and open boxes, and a lot of people don't get that. I'm like, no. Once that tape's cut, that's.
Oh, that's it. It's not mint in box no more. Yeah,
that's not mint anymore. You can't charge that mint price. I'm sorry.
You can't.
But these kids today, it was only on the shelf. Like, yeah, well, it was on your shelf. Sorry, you opened it. I'm not giving you full price for it anymore.
Exactly. No matter how good a shape is in, you open it. Yeah, you can't. It's not mint in box no more.
Right, but I kept every box. Like I had these giant flyer boxes from the pizza shop I was working at, and they hold these new boxes perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got like 20 or 30 of these fucking giant boxes full of empty cardboard. So I got to go back, open them all up. I'm just going to keep the Joe boxes because, they look nice when they're numbered out.
Yeah.
And outside of that, I'm just going to get rid of all my boxes.
The Joes, the classified boxes I keep because, like you say, when you line them up, and even though I'm not a completionist, they look good lined up. The Data Toy Street Fighter.
Yep.
Because I think that was just brilliant packaging, having the box look like an arcade game.
Right. Yeah. No, that was the first thing when I first saw him. I was like, dude, that is a great idea.
Exactly. I can't bring myself to throw those away because it just looks so cool. And
how's Hendo? What is up? Joe Fan 84. We got a bunch more people coming in.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we lost a few and gained a few. I love how this works.
And the Super 7, I got about 3 Super 7 Thundercats. I got Lion-O, Mumra, and Panthro, and I kept their boxes.
Yeah, I messed up when I didn't get those because I'm a huge Thundercats fan, but it just
Oh, brother. Oh, I didn't. I was a few years late on them. I didn't get them when they first came out.
right. Yeah, well, that's just it. I look at the price now and I'm like, ooh, oh,
What's the
son of a-
Lion-O? Because I know when I got Lion-O, I got Lion-O about last year, a year and a half ago, and he was like 85.
right.
And so
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know what he's going for now, but
those GI Joe Ultimates. I got a few of those, but I only
Mhm.
buy them when they're at the $35 mark. I won't pay more than that for them because I mean they look terrific on the shelf. Like I
Mhm.
love looking at my shelf with those figures on it, but if you get them down to play with them, you look at them hard, they'll break.
yeah, those are just for display only. Huh?
Right, yeah, display purposes only. That's it, man.
I hear that. I hear that. And then what else? Another line. The Animal Warriors of the Kingdom is a nice little line.
I've seen them. I've seen them in person. Like I've actually held on to a couple of them, and I still haven't pulled the trigger on them. There's a couple lion figures that are. I'm just like, oh, I gotta get that. And then there's like a tiger one that I'm like, I really need that.
Let me see if I got the one you're talking about. Hold up. Let me see if I got the one you're talking about.
What's going on, guys? How's Hendo? What is happening, brother? Soldado, fucking A, man. Your video today kicked ass. I loved it. Good job.
Was this the one?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yep. That is a great looking figure. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, they nice. Now some of them I don't like some of the bigger figures because the legs are smaller and it's the design the way he made them, but these right here, oh yeah, man.
Nice.
High five.
Mikey wants to know where you're at with the Skeletron figures.
Me?
Yeah.
Still looking to get some.
Dude, I see that. The fuck, man, that Robo Skull.
Yeah.
I want one, but I want one for my Red Skull figure for Hydra. That's what I want it for.
Get a. I'm looking. I'm going to get like I say, and I look on the website. I think the figures are like 26.
Like button, buddy.
Huh?
Crusty old crow jumped in to hit the like button, and they had to bounce back out. So
That's what's up. But yeah, that Robo Skull, yeah, those figures look nice, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of those too. Well, not the Robo Skulls, but a couple of the figures.
No, the figures are incredible. I mean, they really are. I can't wait for them to start dropping. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at with the Robo Skull. I mean, there's one in my future, but I'm not working. You can't buy a toy if you're not working at a job, let me tell you.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you. And I think, didn't I hear, aren't they going to start doing 6-inch?
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, they got it. At Joe Fest, I know at Joe Fest, they had a bunch of them out there of what they were showing or what's getting ready to come out. And they looked amazing. Like, just all these guys, all these toy companies that are out right now, they know what they're doing. They're not bringing garbage.
No.
They say knockoff action figures. I'm like, no. Those aren't knockoffs. That's real deal shit. Fucking, it's good stuff.
Yeah, they look. This right here make you look for a part-time job because hey, it's just so much good stuff out there, you know.
Absolutely. House Hendo says he found 1/12 Acid Rain figures are dropping in October.
I remember
and they'll be between 30 and 35.
Mm-hmm.
Woody says they'll probably be out before Monster Force Wave 2 drops. But yeah, I mean, we held our breath for so long on those first Monster Force figures. I mean, we can wait on the wave too. I mean, Joe fan,
Yeah,
absolutely. Too much stuff, so little room. Fucking believe it.
Oh yeah, that's my problem now. I be scrambling trying to put up shelves and try to find out where I'm gonna put stuff.
Oh man, for real. I'm literally, when I was spending money the last few times I actually went to Amazon and bought stuff, it was shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's where I'm at. I told the wife, if we move, wherever we move, we have to go to a place that has a basement. I need a whole finished basement.
Exactly. Right.
She's like, what about a garage? It's like, I've done that. I'm not doing the garage thing again. I need a basement. Like, I just go downstairs and play with my toys.
I think Chad does his garage. I know he has a
Mhm.
garage. He probably has more, but yeah, he got a garage. And
Well,
then I know you have you seen on the YouTube this cat named Kyle Peterson?
Yeah.
Bruh, he did a tour of his house. Pretty much his whole house is action figures, bruh.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like,
have you seen Carbon Scoring? He has
I
like,
haven't seen.
he's got a wine cellar that he put like a secret bookcase door that goes down to the wine cellar. And the wine cellar is nothing but toys. And it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's where I just need, like how Woody's got his basement with the table and all that. That's I'm going for that. I'm not settling for less anymore.
I hear that, man, because yeah, the room quickly becomes a problem after a while.
Oh yeah, it's the collector's enemy. I mean, that's what it is. And then all these vehicles that they're coming out with, 112. Holy shit. But when I was a kid, we had a basement, and that's where all my stuff was down there. And that I just need to get back to basics, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan, brother. Sound like a plan.
That's it, man. All right, so we've been running for about an hour. It's a great conversation, but I'm going to stick to it next Tuesday. We won't put that one behind the paywall. This one will be out. So we're going to continue this conversation then.
Okay.
Start all over again, but continue off where we left off, because I'm getting the evil eye from inside. Somebody wants to come do something out here. But yeah, dude, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, brother. Yeah,
hey, man.
We will
My
definitely.
pleasure, man. Hey, look, like I say, man. Look, I'm glad I'm happy you invited me on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, believe it, man.
Trying to get out here, do my thing in this toy tube thing, and I appreciate this, bro.
Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Soul Brother #1, go over there and hit him up with a subscribe, because he's got great reviews. Like, I'll do a review and I put my twist on it, but Soul Brother's twist is way better than mine, let me tell you guys.
Hey, I appreciate it, but let's just say different. You know what I'm saying?
I can handle different.
Different. You know, we both do our thing. You know, you do your thing this way, I do my thing that way. We just different. That's all.
That's it. Different but the same, man. That's the way I look at it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, guys, give it up for Soul Brother #1 and come back next Tuesday. What, 7, 8 o'clock?
Hey, I'll be here.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Tell everybody what you got going on. If you got nothing going on, take us out of here, brother. It's all in your court.
I'll leave you with a ending from my videos. Always remember, funk is its own reward.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Hey, what's the racket?
Okay, get crazy.
This is tree sap. However, it's not your ordinary garden variety tree sap. This is from the Chul Mugra tree. It's native to Southeast Asia. Refined and taken in small doses, it's a natural sedative, but too much reduces its victim to a near zombie state.
Sounds like Cobra's working on some sort of mass mind control scheme.
Deep Six to headquarters. Flint here. I spotted something weird, an island that's not on the map. Impossible. The entire Earth's been mapped. Well, something's wrong. Either my eyes or they're mapped. Uh-oh. I got company. Cobra Rattler. We'll be out there with Sky Strikers before you can say Roger and out.
Somebody's watching us on TV.
Yeah? Well, the show's over. We lost them.